Hello, parents. My name is Mr. Hagan, and I'm the head of English at Horizon International School. And this is the first in a number of videos that we're going to be sending to parents to give you an insight into what we do in our classrooms and in the school in general. And we're going to focus on priceless learning skills. So, what are priceless learning skills? Well, these are a number of transferable skills that we try to embed in students through every lesson and in the wider community at Horizon International. They are skills that come from the top down, so often industry and employers will communicate with education providers and give them some feedback about what they would like to see in future employees. And often the message comes back that people can be very intelligent and have the best exam results. However, they can be lacking in the basic skills and therefore they're not a really good employee. So, our challenge and our great focus is that each of our students can practice these skills and use them not just in their professional life but in their personal life as well. They're all applicable to both professional and personal. So you can see them all there, and I'm going to pick one today. I'm going to pick resilience. And I'm just going to give you a brief insight into my experience with resilience as a teacher in my career. And then I'm going to give you a challenge. So, resilience, I think we can all agree that in the 21st century, in order to be an effective educator, you must use technology to enhance your lessons. And we've got to a point now where there are so many really good pieces of technology that do enhance lessons. They're not gimmicks, they actually help our students engage more in lessons, and as a result, they learn better. So, a few years ago, I gave myself the challenge to become more technologically advanced and get on the bandwagon, if you like. And because I was quite skeptical of some technologies, as I thought they were gimmicks, but actually, if you sit down, you can weed out the gimmicks and you can find some really good things that enhance the learning. So, in English lessons now, we use a variety of technologies. One of the first technologies that we chose was Accelerated Reader, and I've spoken about that many times. We can track students. There's a sense of competition. They earn points for their form class. We can give individual reports for students. There's a reading test on the reading age test that we do at the start of every term. We can measure progress. It really is a brilliant tool. Also, we can calculate how many words each child has read per term. And we've got our Millionaires Club for the unbelievable achievement of reading more than 1,000,000 words. So that's been a really good tool that has enhanced the sense of competition and has enhanced our students' engagement in literacy, which is brilliant. And then moving on from that, in our lessons, we incorporate a number of different apps to practice spelling, punctuation, and grammar. We also use a number of different apps where students can practice their language analysis skills. We put a quote on the board, and instantly a student can shoot up what they think the analysis of that quote is in relation to a question. And it's all very instant, it's on the board, it's accessible. Students can peer assess it on the board. So the use of technology now has become embedded in English lessons. It has become a habit. And that's a key word I'm going to look at as well, a habit. Also on the administration side, the less glamorous side, the school's investment in the system ISAMS has also enhanced our ability to track students, our ability to communicate with parents, our ability to look up student information at the flick of a switch. So there are a number of very different technologies that are used on a daily basis that really do enhance your son or daughter's school experience. And one point that I'd like to make about using technology is what you're looking at right now. You're looking at a green screen, well, it won't be green to you, but it's green to me. The fact that I can use a green screen, the fact that I purchased one for our department, is something that last year wasn't even on my radar, and this year we're using it to make a more immersive learning experience for our students. For example, if they're doing a role play and they're videoing themselves, you can have Macbeth's castle in the background, or if they're doing a news report, you can have news graphics in the background as well. That mightn't sound like much, but it actually really does enthuse students more, makes them more excited to see what they have done. They're more engaged in the learning process, and as a result, they are better learners. So how does this relate to resilience? Well, I had to be very resilient when learning how to use these technologies. We have a wide variety of devices, a wide variety of programs, and they're all quite technological and detailed, and you need a lot of resilience to learn those systems and those programs and those technologies. So, failing at it, you're going to fail at new technology a couple of times. It just won't work right a couple of times, but it's getting back up and trying it again to the point where it now becomes a habit. You could do it like that, and the students are more engaged. So, my challenge for you, I want to challenge you to use your resilience in creating a reading home. A home where reading is habitual, it's a habit. So I created a classroom where the use of technology has now become habitual, and that took a lot of resilience. I want you to create a home where reading is a habit and it's habitual. And I know that that will take resilience, because you've got a lot of competition. You've got iPads, you've got phones, you've got PlayStations, you've got Xboxes. But I can't overstate the difference it'll make to your child's life, their childhood and their adult life. And I'll just run through some statistics. And it's noteworthy that only one or two of these statistics is about professional life and academic success. The rest are about your child's well-being. So your child is twice as likely to achieve above their expected grade at GCSE level if they read on a daily basis, 20 to 30 minutes a day. They're more likely, 32% more likely, to hold a managerial position when they go into the world of work. They're more likely to feel a connectiveness with society. They're more capable of articulating their feelings, which is very important for their well-being. And this statistic really stands out to me, the next one. They're 28% less likely to suffer from depression. 28% less likely. That's amazing. They will have a higher self-esteem and a greater ability to cope with stress. And that's where your resilience comes in as well. And as people, they will be more empathetic to others, which is also a great quality. So research says that approximately it'll take 60 days for any new routine to become a habit. So I want you to instill the routine of reading until it becomes a habit in your home. It'll take about 2 months, and you'll probably need a lot of resilience. So reading in my life has become so habitual that I struggle to get to sleep if I haven't read. And you need to invest yourself in your child's personal reading. Ask them questions. What are you reading? Do you like it? If they don't like it, ditch it, get a new one. No one wants to go back to a book that they don't like. Who's your favourite character? Why? Where is it set? What time period is it set in? And as your child begins to read more, they'll get a feel for their favourite genre. They'll have a few authors that they're particularly fond of. They will read quicker. It's all about practice. And soon reading will become something that is just a habit. They will pick up their book once they get over that stage, and they need resilience to get over that initial stage of creating a habit. So I hope that you've taken something from this video. I hope that you'll accept my challenge, and because the benefits are really, really unbelievable, not just for academic success, but mostly actually for their well-being in their life. So I look forward to hearing any questions that you have about this, and I'm grateful that you took the time to listen, and please take that challenge.